Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, so I'm going to scoop some out for some cookies. Okay, this video is how to make banana drop cookies. Now, these are a light, fluffy cookie and great for using up overripe bananas. I had 3 medium-sized bananas that was turning brown. You want your bananas slightly brown. So let's go ahead and make these. First thing you want to do is add 1 1/4 cups. I use organic sugar. 1 1/4 cups of that. 2/3 cups of butter. I use Kerrygold unsalted butter, Irish butter. I microwaved the 2/3. Yes, the 2/3 cups in the microwave for 30 seconds so it's slightly softened. Then you want to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then you want to add 1 cup of well mashed bananas. I used a potato masher to mash mine and put them in the bowl. Add that in there. Okay. Next, you want to add 2 eggs beaten. Have those ready right there. Then you want to add 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, but I use King Arthur bread flour, so I have that ready. And I'm going to also add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I have all that stuff already ready to go. I put all the other ingredients right on top of the flour there. We'll go ahead and mix this up. Like so. Okay, and after a couple minutes, you can see here what it looks like. So nice together. You want to make sure that it is, mixed thoroughly. Now I'm going to transfer this to another bowl because I'm going to refrigerate for 30 minutes while I have my oven preheating at 400 degrees. I already have a cookie sheet ready with parchment paper on it. You can get a good look at what that looks like. Just going to put that, anytime I make cookies, I always put the cookie dough in the fridge. I make a batch up at a time. I like my cookies fresh. So you need to have these in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. I've had them in the fridge for a couple of days, make like a tray at a time. So they do, it does stay good for a few days in the fridge. You'll be okay with that. But at least 30 minutes, really good. You can really taste the banana. I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then we're going to put them in the oven. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, so I'm going to scoop some out for some cookies. My oven, like I said, is preheated at 400 degrees. You can put whatever size you want out. You can do up to a dozen on a tray. I'm not doing that. I'm putting out 6. And then I'm going to put the batter back in the fridge. And next time I want some, I will throw some in the oven. Make sure you have space between them. They will expand into each other if you do not. Then we're going to bake this in the oven for about 10 minutes. You want them golden brown on the top. Now, what I like to do before I put it in the oven is I put a little organic sugar on top. You could put chocolate chips in this batter. You could put walnuts on top before you throw it in the oven. Whatever you like. And as you see right there, that's what they look like before they go in the oven. Okay, now you see what they look like after being in the oven for 10 minutes. I'm going to set this down on the table here for 2 minutes. You want to let that sit on the tray for 2 minutes. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, since I have it on parchment paper, I'm going to slide that right off onto my table and let that sit there like that. Let's go ahead and see what they look like. I'll show you what they look like. That's what they look like on the bottom. That's what they look like. It's really hot and soft right now. Here, I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. You see? I'm letting mine cool a little bit before I eat any. But they're really delicious. You can add chocolate chips. You can add cinnamon, walnuts, sugar on top. Do them plain. But it's a great way to use up bananas that have started to go brown.